So what's up, guys? This is another video. I would like to put this under the series "Life in a Day of a Document Controller." Um, people always want to know, like, what kind of activities you get into, how do you approach them, and so this is one of those videos. Shows you different tasks that come to you or appear on your table, and then you've got to deal with. So this a nice walkthrough on how you approach this particular task. Now, I'm going to show you here an email. It's been addressed, and it says here, hey, here is my benchmark and the void closure. So as far as discussed, I'm using the same form for both, just cross out to correspond with what it is. I'm going to give you a background. You can read this and then see if you can make sense of this. But then what this is really saying is that he's got certain documents that are supposed to have been sent through or via the EDMS system so that we have a record of it. Okay, it's supposed to be one of the registers called benchmarks. Now, some of them have been omitted. We do have some on the EDMS system, but we haven't been able to capture all of them. Now, it's very important for you to have all the documents on the EDMS, and I don't need to tell you why, because I'm sure you already know. So missing out some of them, say for example when the project ends and you're trying to sort out or do an audit for the document, or there's a dispute on why certain things were not done according to requirements, and then there's a claim that, hey, we sent you this document, you can always go back and then find out if you have them on your EDMS. But then if you don't, then you're responsible, you're liable. You can't claim that, you know what, this document actually came through to me. So the exercise we're kind of doing at this point is retrospective, because some of the documents already exist, but because they failed to follow the process, due process, to publish them on Econex, which is the EDMS we are using, I'm having to do this in retrospect. I'm having to go back and then upload some of these documents. And so this is a request from one of the construction managers saying, hey, please, can you help me upload these documents on so that we have a record of them on the EDMS system, just for security purposes, right? Just to secure himself, make sure that information is put there, and there are quite a number of them. Now, like I said, some of them are already on the system, but most of them are not. And then so you have all these documents, but he also sent a schedule. So it means he has been keeping a schedule by himself, making sure that whenever these documents came via email and then they didn't come through, because you know what? Let me tell you this one thing. As something you have, people try to use the backdoor channel, and this is something you must pay very serious attention to, and you must take it very seriously, and then put your feet down, not to allow even people from your team to do things like this, where they are receiving documents from from subcontractors who should be putting these documents through or passing them through or distributing them through your EDMS system so that it comes to you because you're the gatekeeper. But then, out of laziness and unappreciation for the system, they like to make things easy for themselves. They don't want it to have to go through the process sometimes, but they don't know that it's actually hurting the company. So you've always got to put your foot down and say to them, hey, it has to come through the EDMS system. And so an example of this going through the back door, some of them being sent to him by email, given that he's actually kept a schedule for himself just to protect himself, um, for all the documents that have come through to him, which is good, but still they've all gone through the back channel. Some of them have gone via emails to him, which means they only came to him. So you say, why is that bad? Okay, I'll tell you why it's bad. What if he leaves tomorrow? What if, God forbid, he dies? All these documents are in his email. We don't know what was sent to him because it's in his email. Or what if he decides to delete all of them for whatever reason? That's the essence of having an EDMS system. Because even if the person leaves, we have it captured on the system. So as you guys would know, on projects, people come and people go. There's a lot of there's a lot of turnovers when it comes to resources, human resources. And so even if they leave, the work and the documents stay on the EDMS and we can always retrieve them, as against having emails or people being able to delete them. So that's a very good example right there, showing you why you need to put your foot down and say to them, look, man, you can't allow documents, even from your team. You need to educate your team and say you can't you can't allow documents coming via your email. Um, it all has to go through the EDMS. So you've got to enforce it. You've got to make sure the subcontractors abide by the system and the process, and make sure your team also um, abide by the process, and remind the subcontractors not to take the back channel doors, sending their documents via emails. Okay, so that's that there. So we've taken all these documents, um, highlighted, and then I'll copy them. I've already done this, but I'm just showing you. I'll copy them, put them in this file here, which I've done here. This is the schedule. It's open here too, and then I'm just going to cross check what I've got on there. Okay, so these are all the documents he says he's sent, and we have all of them here. But what I'm going to do is go back to Econex and then just check to see what we've got there. All right, so I'm going to put benchmarks, filter that document type, and these are all the ones we have there. Okay, these are all the ones that went through Econex. The others didn't go through Econex, sadly. So we're doing everything in retrospect now. So we're gonna upload the ones that didn't come through Econex. Okay, so we've got 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've got 1 to 13 on Econex. Okay, 1 to 13 on Econex. So what we're looking for is 14 to 37. Cool. So now that we know that, interestingly, we don't even have all of them here. So, but I think one of the other construction managers actually has his own bit that he was dealing with, and hence the reason why we don't have those ones here. So, but we'll take what we have here and then we'll upload them. Okay, so we have this, we have 15, we have 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. Okay, and we've got a number of them that are not here as well, but whenever they are sent, we'll do that in retrospect as well. But in the meantime, we're going to take these ones and then put them into Econex. So go to Econex. We're going to bulk upload them. So you have a very nice tool here that allows you to bulk upload. Upload. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Multiple upload. So I've uploaded them. I dragged them in there. Okay. So you can see once I drag them, the ones I picked out, remember? 14, 15, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. I'm uploading them now. Tells you here, view in temporary files, or if you want to upload more files, you can go and then drag them. But in this case, no, I don't want to. So view in temporary files, okay. And then these are the documents. So now that they've all been put here, I am going to select them, and then I'm going to move to register. Okay. And this register, I am going to give them see, the system has caused a bit of an error here, so I'm going to take these numbers here and then move them here. Pretty easy, just cut and copy. It's nice you see me do these things. Really helps. Puts everything in perspective. I'm sure this is something you guys can do in your sleep. You guys might even have a faster way of doing this. Okay, so I've done that. Let me just select here. Revision, just put 01. Apply to all of them. Titles, well, they're all benchmarks, so I'll type benchmark here. Right, apply to all. Role, contractor. Okay, so here is the ground floor. Put it as ground floor here. And we'll come here, zone, gatehouse. Building 1, building 1. So here I'm only correcting the zones because just to make sure it matches with this, we've got to pre-populate this metadata as well. So I hope you guys understand what I'm doing. If you don't, you can ask me questions. Ground floor, this is not ground floor, this is ZZ, which is multiple levels. Not applicable. So now we want to do the title. Status would be approved. Where's my status? Yep, approved. For all of them. Package. We'll use general here. Structure tone. What else do we want to put here? The title is the last one, so we want to get the title right. So we're going to go to that Excel sheet. Number 14, what's that? I'll pick up this title. 14. We'll go back here. And we'll go to 15. So guys, you see, it's kind of easy. But you got to pay attention so you don't make no mistake, right? 33. Imagine if you had loads of documents to do this for. It's a lot of work. Where's 38? I'll find 38 here. C37. If you guys find 38, please let me know. I can't find 38 here. So it's not here. Could it be here? Okay, I think I know where 38 is though. Anywho, 37. 36. All we're doing is just picking up the titles. Makes life easy. 35. 34. Now 38. I told you I knew where 38 was, right? And indeed I do. So we're going to pick up 38. We're going to close this down. Don't save. I'm going to go to our email. And it's somewhere here, I believe. We're going to open it. Voila. Here's 38. There are a couple of other ones there, so. But I'm not going to put them in because I don't have the hard copies for them, so. So now that we've done all this, right? So we've been able to upload all of them. And so when I go back to check benchmarks, fingers crossed, we see all of them uploaded now. So, uh-oh, what's happening? Why is it not showing me? Ah, I see why it's not showing me because I was on temporary files. Shouldn't be on temporary files. So now we see all the benchmarks on there now. See? So guys, so you see all the ones I uploaded and everything is there now up until 37. Where's 38? Yeah, 38 is here too. Okay, so guys, that's a video. We've taken the task which the construction manager said, hey, look at these are all my void closures. We've done everything in retrospect, used his schedule, taking all the benchmarks he sent us so far, not everything, but everything he sent us, and then we uploaded them up onto, and now the EDMS system has it captured, and for record purposes and for audit trails in the future, we all have it on here. Okay, don't mind these lazy guys who label the title with the benchmark number. That is, guys, that's poor quality. And so if you ever send something like this with the numbers here, you would reject them. It's supposed to be labeled with the title, because it's called a title. It's not supposed to be. It's more like a tautology. You numbering the, it says document number, then you're numbering it here as well. But it says title. It should be the title. So guys, always pay attention to detail, and I'll probably let this slide for now, or change it myself. Okay. All right, guys. Do have a nice day. Bye bye.